Welcome back to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. We have found out that there has been a statue of Baphomet, the Templar idol, found here in Paris. Here, Site de Baphomet. So we're going to have a look. There's a bit of rubbish here.
Hey you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
Okay, we can't do anything with the dumpster.
The painter had a pot of gunmetal gray primer hanging from the barrier.
Maybe we can move this up.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions. You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoked so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist
Oh,
dresses
really?
like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Maybe they're Templars.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Sure, fine.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Okay,
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
we can go in here probably. Okay, so this is the basement where the dig is happening. And we can have a look in this thing.
I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
No, no use for a half brick.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Okay, there's a guard here. I mean, he's probably innocent, but...
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. A
Couldn't
thermostat
imagine.
was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Why is it pumped up that high?
There was a
then?
telephone on the far wall.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui,
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
His gloves? Was that important? Is that important in some way?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Maybe give him this.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui? You have...
A sudden urge to sing.
Oh.
Care to join me?
No, no singing in here.
Aw. Too bad.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh,
You have.
non.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Oh, let's go in here then.
Couldn't get to the door while the guard was there.
Go in this door then.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Okay.
Hi, Nico?
Georges, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
Okay. So, I wonder what we can do down here. I mean, we could use the thermostat, I guess. Maybe. To turn the heat down, so he'll be cold. There we go.
I turned the heating off.
So he gets cold, and he gets his gloves.
As I'd hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
How does that help us at all? Him putting his gloves on. I just don't see it.
Hi again.
What is it?
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Wow, that was nice of him. Another toilet key. Oh, is this really the bathroom? Oh, I can pick up soap. Big bar of soap.
Oh boy, dirty soap. How do they do that?
Can we turn off this?
Taps were rusty. Oh boy, the cold taps washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink.
And the hot water one? No?
On the wall was an automatic hand dryer.
Can I use this with something?
I couldn't do that. Oh boy,
Can you do this?
I couldn't do that. Oh boy, dirty soap. How do they do that?
Oh boy. Oh boy indeed. You get some water
I
maybe?
couldn't do that. On the wall was...
Hand dryer. Get some water in this chalice
I
maybe.
couldn't do that.
Maybe we can unlock this.
I couldn't do that.
No, he couldn't do that, could he?
I couldn't do that.
I don't
I
know
didn't
what
want to
that's
carry a bar
about.
of dirty soap around with me. On the wall, I wasn't about to wash my hands in this place, so I didn't need to dry them.
Right. Have a look in the toilet then.
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
Can you take this chain and make a new necklace for Nico? We cannot, sadly.
The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it. I didn't want any coal.
No? Who wouldn't want a bit of coal? Maybe we can use that on there now. Get some water from the toilet. Clog the toilet maybe? I have no idea what this is all about here. What am I supposed to do in here? He won't let me past, sure. You need to get hold of that side entrance key. Replacing the keys might do the trick. Side entrance key. Head into the bathroom, see what you can find. There's nothing there. Push the key into the soap. What? I still don't get why I need to do that.
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
Copy of the key to the bathroom. Okay.
The key had made a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
Or is it maybe the key to the dig as well?
On the key ring was a big old key that looked like it
Oh.
might fit the excavation door.
I see. Now I see why. Right, so then maybe we can use make a plastic key?
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea.
Really? It's gonna make a plastic key. Sure. I'm
With the
sure
plaster
that'll
and the
work.
imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster.
So, can you get
You
some
can't
water?
make a cast without wetting the plaster. But wet plaster alone does not make a cast.
Wet plaster alone does not make a cast. Apparently. Wet plaster alone does not make a... Oh, I need to dry it, of course.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock.
Yeah.
I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
Maybe with some coal. No? Maybe we can use this on the key again?
Maybe not.
No.
It was my plaster copy of the excavation key. Trouble was, it looked like plaster, and it felt like plaster.
Oh, maybe he needs the paint from upstairs. That seems like...
Monsieur, don't go with my keys.
Oh. So we can't go without giving him the keys? Well, let's give him the keys back then.
Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
We'll have to switch them out later then. But I'm gonna have to dip this in the bucket, if I'm allowed.
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah!
How can we get him to leave? No. This one? No.
Hi, it's me again.
Let's talk to
What
him and see what he
now?
can say. Talk to him
Has a
about
guy
this.
calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Crap.
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Hmm.
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
Amazing.
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
Do we need to blow something up?
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
What can we blow up?
There was a dumpster full of debris. From the excavation, I guessed.
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
Okay. But there is this winch thing here. Could I do something with the winch? Maybe if I go down and try and use the winch thing here. No. Maybe I can put something in there. Maybe we try and put this in here. No. That didn't work. If we try and put this chalice in there? No.
I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt.
No. This thing. Let's try everything then. This thing. This card. Plaster of Paris. This image. This grease. No. What is it with these gloves anyway? Why did I want him to put his gloves on? It's the wrong color, yeah. I know where the paint is. Yeah, I did that. Oh, I need to talk to Nico? Why?
Killer!
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, George. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn! We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Oh. What? Does she know him? Why?
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Don't think I would have figured this
You
out.
got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
Okay. He threw away a cigarette. Now we can use this key in the paint. Now we have a grey key, and we can also look in this debris.
A well-used wheelbarrow was sitting by the rubble-filled dumpster.
Yep, that's
There
right.
was a dumpster. A well-used...
That's about right, I guess.
What would I need a whole pot of paint for?
I don't know. Let's go down here and check then.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
Why, abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Okay. But we got a grey key now.
The plaster key had soaked up the paint nicely, and now looked pretty convincing. Still felt like plaster, though.
Felt like plaster. Let's try it with the cold, or maybe with the hot.
The door
thing
was
in there.
locked.
Oh yeah, that's right. Need to borrow the key.
Hi again.
What is it?
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Okay, well, before we sort out this problem by using the toilet again, we'll end this episode here. And we'll do it next time. I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye!